it's Chloe and I'm back for another gymnastics session with you. So today we are going to be practicing our bridges, okay? We want to work on our back flexibility and we really want to work on our shoulders. So we have gone through bridges before. If you need help figuring out how to do a bridge, go back and check some of the earlier videos, okay, where I break down where your hand placement should be, where your feet should be, how you push against the floor, everything like that. So if you need to learn how to do a bridge, go back and watch some of the other videos. But for today, we are going to be practicing our bridge. We're going to be trying to hold it as long as we can. We're going to be taking our legs off, trying to balance it, okay? So this is just conditioning ourselves so that we will be super strong and ready to hold a bridge for as long as possible, all right? So we're going to start off with our warm-up. So make sure you've got nothing around you. And we're going to start just walking on this spot. And then we're going to go into a march, so swing those knees up and swing those arms. And then we're going to take that into a jog, so jogging on the spot. And we're going to do high knees up the front. And we're going to kick your bottom up the back. Okay, let's do some start jumps. And jump. And twist. And lastly, jogging on the spot again. Okay, we are going to do 10, jumping up and touch the floor. All ready? So go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, hopefully we feel nice and warm now. So let's do our stretches. Put your hands on your hips. We are going to leg up and down. And side to side. And then ear down. And then half circle our head just down to the side. And shoulders up to our ears and down to the floor. Up to our ears, down to our floor. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Let's circle those arms backwards. And forwards. Then we're going to try one forward, one back, okay? So try one forward, one backwards. If you struggle with that, remember the little trick where you can do circles. Make the circles bigger, and bigger, and bigger, and bigger, and bigger. And then you should be able to do one forward, one back. Okay, let's take our arm across and hold it. And the other side, take it across and hold. And then we are going to put it here. Make sure that we pull on that arm. Make sure we keep our head up. Try not to look down. And swap over Other side. We are going to clasp our hands and we are going to push forward. And then we are going to clasp them behind and pull. Okay, let's do our star shape and reach all the way over to the side. And all the way up and over to the other side. And we're going to put our hands on our hips. We're going to push our tummies forward. And then push our bottom out. And push our tummies forward. And push our bottom out. Then we're going to take our arms out and hold it. And reach for the floor. And you're going to put one arm up in the air. And swap over. And then reach for our ankles. Okay, down to one side, one leg bent, one leg straight. We're going to flex our foot first. And then point. And flex. And point. Flex one more time. Point, and then we're going to go up and over, and we're going to do the other side. So flex that foot first. And then point that toe. And flex. Point. Flex. Back to the middle, jump those feet together and touch your toes. Okay, let's sit on the floor with our feet together and flap those wings. And let's get our nose to our toes. And we're going to go out in front. Big reach up and over. So remember, just slide your hands down your legs and go as far down as you can. And we're going to do our straddle. And we're going to tuck one arm under and a big reach over to the side. And reach over to the other side. And hands in the middle, walk your hands out. How low can you go? Okay, let's bring our knees together. We're going to do spaghetti and meatball first. So we've got meatballs. Warm up those wrists. And then we're going to do our spaghetti. So we've got our waves. And wave the other way. So we've got our meatballs, our spaghetti, and then cheese on top. Shake those hands out. Okay, let's do happy cat and then angry cat. So make sure that we've got our hands flat on the floor. Happy cat first, push your tummy towards the floor. And angry cat, push our spine up. Happy cat. And angry cat. And then disco cat, wiggle. And we're going to push our hands forward and we're going to push our hips towards the ground. And we're going to send our bottom back to our feet and hold it. Okay, so hopefully we'll be nice and warm and stretched, ready to go over some of our bridges. But the first thing I want to do is a little bit of conditioning with our dish and our arch. So we did this the other day when we did gymnastics with me, okay? So I want us to hold our dish shape for 20 seconds, and then I want us to hold our arch shape for 20 seconds. So we will go with our dish shape first. So we should all know what our dish shape is. Our dish shape is like this, where we just lift our top half of our body and we lift our legs off the ground, but we keep our back and our spine on the floor, okay? So this middle part, we keep it on the floor. Then we're gonna roll over and go into an arch shape, okay? So we're gonna hold our dish first, and then we're gonna go over into our arch, and we're gonna do 20 seconds for each, okay? And I'm gonna count it out loud this time. So ready, and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and relax. So let's roll over onto our front, and we're going to do the arch shape. So we lift our arms off and our legs when we are doing arch, okay? So just have a little relax here. Ready, and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so we should be feeling a little bit more warm now after that, okay? So we've worked all of our body, we've stretched, we should be warm now that we can do some bridges, okay? With bridges, you really want to make sure that you have stretched everything out and that you're warm enough, okay? Because this can put a lot of pressure on your shoulders and also your back, so you want to make sure that you're nice and warm and stretched, okay? Ready to do some bridges. So let's go with how we get into our bridge. So we all should know now how to get into a bridge. So the difference between a bridge and a tabletop, we learn tabletop like this. So tabletop just gets used to our weight in our feet and our hands, okay? So this is tabletop. This is not a bridge, okay? A bridge is whenever you put your hands just above, okay? So what you can do is you lie your back down. If anyone needs a little quick recap, we put our back on the floor. You send your hands up beside where your head is. You try and have them as flat as you can. Have your fingers pointing towards your feet. Remember, have your feet flat on the floor. Bring them close in to your bottom, okay? You don't want them all the way out here. Bring them in, okay? So you don't want them right up here, but make sure that they're in close to your bottom. Put your hands flat. You're going to have your fingers pointing towards your feet, and then you're going to push your stomach and push everything in your hips all the way up to the ceiling, okay? So all together, let's try a bridge. So make sure that you've got your hands beside your head. Make sure that your fingers are pointing towards their toes. And 3, 2, 1, push up into bridge. So you should be able to hold that, okay? We want to have a nice bridge shape, all right? For now, just keep your legs bent. Don't try and straighten them. Just stay like this. So we're going to hold it for 3 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and slowly come down. Okay, when you are doing bridge, make sure that when you're coming down, remember, I said this in the video that I taught you how to do bridge. It is so important that when you come down out of a bridge, you tuck your chin into your chest, okay? Don't keep your head like this because you might hurt your head or your neck. So whenever you're coming down out of a bridge, make sure that you tuck that chin in and slowly lower down, okay? But if you have not done a bridge before, remember, go back and watch the video where I break it down step by step, okay? Because this is more of a recap and a practice. Let's hold our bridge again. So we're going to lie down on the floor, bring our feet in, hands flat on the floor. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and push. And hold it. This time we're going to hold it for 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly come back down. If you need, you can give those wrists a little bit of a shake, okay? Shake those hands out. because it can be a little bit tiring on our wrists. This time, if you're very, very comfortable with doing a bridge, okay, we are going to try and work on our balancing, okay? So with our balancing on our bridge, we're going to push up into a bridge and we're going to try and take one leg up to the sky. So we're going to push up into our bridge, lift whichever leg you want. You could maybe try putting one leg up. If not, swap over and do the other one. You might have a favourite leg that you find easier, one on the floor, one leg up. If you're not confident with bridges, do not do this one. Just push up into bridge, hold it, and just hold with both feet on the floor. But this is for anyone who's feeling a little bit more adventurous and they can do a full bridge with both feet on the floor. So you pick whichever leg you're going to extend up towards the ceiling, okay? It is entirely up to you which leg you pick. So let's bring our backs back down to the floor. Bring those feet in. Ready, we're going to push up and go. Then take your leg up to the ceiling and hold it. Try and find your balance. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put that leg back down. Slowly lower down. Okay, well done. So we were able to balance with one leg up there. If you were a little bit wobbly, that's okay. Practicing that one means that you'll be able to find your balance, find your center, and you'll be able to hold it. And even though you've only got 3 points of contact on the floor, you'll be able to use it and practice it, and it means you'll get used to working with just 3 points of contact on the floor. Okay, let's try it again. If you want, you can take the opposite leg off this time, just to see how it feels. Okay, if you want to, you can just go with the same leg, all right? So if you want to do just the same leg again, that is totally fine. If you want to change it up, you can take the other leg up to the sky, all right? But it's entirely up to you. So let's give that another go. So we're going to lie down on our mat or our floor, wherever we are. Place those hands on the floor. Make sure your fingers are pointing towards your feet. Ready, and push. And take that leg off. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that leg down, tuck your head in, and slowly lower down. Okay, we are going to do it one more time, both sides, and then we are going to work on bringing our back into the mix when we are going to practice falling back into a crab's bend or a bridge, okay? But with that, we're going to use the wall. So I did this very briefly when we did another video, okay, of our gymnastic skills with the bridge. So when we are going into a bridge, you can either do a handstand and you can fall into a bridge or crab's bend, or you can stand and you can do a back bend and you can do a fall backwards into a crab's bend or a bridge, okay? So that would be a front walkover or a back walkover, but we're not going to work on those just yet, okay? We are just going to focus on the bridge, and we want to get our back flexibility working and our back nice and strong. So that's why we're doing these bridge conditioning, and then we're going to do some against the wall. Okay, so one last time we are going to try, and we're going to take our leg off, hold it, then we're going to come back down, then we're going to go push up, and we're going to do the other leg, okay? So one last time each side. Ready, and go. Push up and take one foot up towards the sky. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put that foot back down and come down. Have a little rest, shake those wrists out if they're getting a little bit tired. Then we're going to push up and do the other leg, okay? Whenever we have loads more practices of this, we can extend one leg and then we can just swap over and straight away extend the other one. But for now, we're just going to work on getting our balance and our center right, for having one leg up, coming down, and then trying the other one. So let's do the other leg. Okay, ready? Flat on our back, feet in, and go. Push up and extend that leg. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Foot down and down. Okay, so this next one that we are going to work on, we're going to work on walking our hands down a wall. So we've done loads of bridges on the floor, so our back should feel nice and stretched. So what we're going to do now is we are going to find a surface. So find a wall or a door somewhere that is safe and is nice and flat and you're not going to hurt yourself. We are going to do some walking down the wall, all right? This is really good preparation for whenever you want to do a backwards walkover, okay? So if you want to do a back walkover, what you can do is you would put your hands up, you would arch your back, you would fall into a bridge, and then you would kick over. So using a wall or any surface and walking down, and then holding that bridge shape and practice walking back up again. This is a really, really good conditioning and a strengthening move for whenever you're going to do forwards walkovers and back walkovers. All right, so let's find a space. So make sure that you've got enough room. You're not going to hit anything or knock anything over. I'm going to use this, okay? We're going to stand facing away and we're going to reach up, then you're going to reach back, okay? Then you're going to put your hands on the surface, on the wall. You're going to walk your hands down. We're not going to go the full way down, okay? We're just going to take it in stages. So we're going to walk down a little bit and then come back up. Then we're going to walk down to about halfway and then we're going to walk up. Then we're going to go down a little bit further and then back up again. Then the last time we're going to try and aim for the floor. If you don't want to go all the way down to the floor, that's okay. You can stop wherever you feel comfortable. So whether that's halfway or even if that's just here, okay, you can stop wherever you feel comfortable and just keep doing that. But if you're really feeling really adventurous and you want to challenge yourself even further, you can go all the way down to the bottom with me. So make sure that you've got a nice space, you've got a space around you, you're not going to bump into anything. Make sure you've got either a wall or some surface that you can walk your hands down, all right? So we are going to reach up, we are going to look back, we are going to find the wall, we're going to walk down just a little bit, don't go all the way down, walk your hands back up, just to get ourselves familiar with where it is, okay? Let's try going a little bit further this time, okay? So lean back, find the wall, walk your hands down a little bit further this time. Okay, walking back up. If that's where you want to stop, then that's okay, you just stop there. But if you want to go a little bit further, instead of going halfway, we're going to go just a little bit further down, okay? So ready, let's try and go a little bit further down. So reach back. So go past halfway, just a little bit further, and come back up. Nice and slow, okay? We don't want to do this too fast. Then we are going to go all the way down, okay? So we've gone just past half. If you're feeling like you're up to it and you're up to the challenge, you can walk all the way down and try and get your hands flat on the floor. If you need to walk your feet out a little bit further so that you don't bump into the wall, that is okay, okay? Just make sure that you're not going to bump your head off the wall, all right? So let's go up. Look back, reach for the wall, walking down, so one hand at a time. If you need to, walk your feet away and hold it on the floor. If you've got to here, well done. And now push against the wall and walk back up. All the way. Okay, so that one is super good for working on our back flexibility. If you're someone that struggles and you feel like you've got a very tight back and you're not very flexible, doing that exercise will really help you with your back flexibility, and also it'll help you with your core strength, because not only are you pushing against the wall to walk back up, you're also squeezing in your tummy muscles, and whenever you're coming back up, you need to squeeze those tummy muscles in so that you can get back up to standing. So that is really, really good. That exercise is brilliant for whenever you are falling backwards to do a back walkover, because it works on your back flexibility. But it is also really good for when you're doing a front walkover and you need to stand up out of a bridge, because you're walking back up the wall, and that is exactly the same as standing up after a front walkover. So that exercise is really, really good. If you can practice that even just once or twice a day, you will notice a big, big difference in your back flexibility. Okay, so let's go all the way down and all the way back up again. All right, so let's give it another go. So make sure that you've got your feet nice and sturdy. Remember, if you need to walk out, you can do that, okay? We don't want to bump our heads off the wall or wherever you are. So reach all the way up reaching back and hands flat on the door. Walking down, nice and slow, not too fast, and hold it. Okay, I'm coming back up. Very good. Okay, let's try that one more time, okay? Really work on trying to get our back nice and bendy, all right? When we are coming back up and you're walking up, try and control it, okay? We don't want to walk up really, really quickly. Try and control it. Take it nice and slow that you're using your tummy muscles, all right? Because we want to use our tummy muscles so that we can stand up nice and slow and controlled, because that'll be really important if we did a front walk over or a back walk over, okay? One last time. Big reach up. Ready? Lean back. Look for the wall. And walking down. And hold it down here. And then coming back up. Okay. The last thing that we are going to do is we're going to do some bridge rocks. So a bridge rock is whenever you go into a bridge and you rock back and forward. So in a bridge, you will rock and you will push your shoulders over your hands, and then you will come back again and you'll push your shoulders over your hands and back again. Bridge rocks are really, really good for if you're trying to learn how to kick over from bridge. So if you're holding a bridge shape and you want to learn to kick all the way over, bridge rocks are brilliant for that, because you're getting used to pushing into those shoulders, and it's practice for helping you getting your hips up and over your body. All right, so we're going to do a bridge. So we're going to push up into a bridge. So I'm going to show you what a bridge rock looks like. Push up into a bridge, so just have a little watch before we do it. Push up into a bridge, then you're going to push into your shoulders and then back. Push into your shoulders, back. This is what a bridge rock looks like. So when you're pushing in, you should be able to straighten your legs a bit and then bending them again. And then you can slowly lower, tucking your chin into your chest. So those bridge rocks are brilliant for getting used to pushing into those shoulders for if you want to do a kick over. So if you were going to do a back walk over, you would arch, you would do exactly like we did on the door. You would go down into a bridge and then you would kick over to stand. Well, this exercise is brilliant for getting us used to kicking over, okay? So we're not going to do any kick-overs just yet, but we're going to work on our bridge rocks. So let's go into our bridge. So ready, and push up, and then you're going to do 10 bridge rocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and slowly lower down. Okay, those can be a little bit tricky to get the hang of sometimes, because you need to practice getting your head and your shoulders past your hands and then back again. But it's really, really good for working our shoulder strength and flexibility as well. So we have covered loads of different bridge conditioning moves, okay? There's loads of moves here that you can do that will strengthen your bridge and will also work on some of your back flexibility. If you're going to try any of those conditioning moves or any of those exercises at home, make sure that you're really warm and you are really, really well stretched before you do any of them, okay? You don't want to just go into a bridge without stretching or warming up first, because you don't want to hurt yourself, okay? We need to be really, really careful when we're doing gymnastics at home. Okay, so make sure that if you're going to do any of those skills, you've got loads of room around you, you've stretched and you've warmed up your body, because we don't want anyone to get hurt or injured. So make sure that you're going to do any of those. That's what you need to do. But I have really enjoyed working on some bridge conditioning and strengthening exercises with you today. I will see you tomorrow for dance. So have a lovely day and I will see you then. Bye.